Alright, so it's been a while since I posted a video. Hopefully this one goes out. I recorded maybe like 6 or 7 videos, but I just never posted them because I felt like the subject of the video wasn't that important, or the subject wasn't gonna help anybody really. I mean, I really wanted to make a video on like how to use your time wisely while you're waiting to ship out, but I mean, really, you can't tell someone how to use their time wisely. I mean, they're gonna do it however they want to do it, and then no matter what you say or anything like that. So I mean, I'd rather just stick to the videos where I just talk mainly about my process through getting into the Air Force, and so you can compare your process of getting in and see if they either match up or if they don't. I mean, I can't really say exactly how it's going to go for everybody because that's kind of impossible for me to know. I don't know. I don't know how other stations do it. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's even some recruiters at my station that do it different than my recruiter. But it's like, I think everyone has their own way of doing things, so it's kind of hard to tell you like this is what's going to happen when it could be completely different. So I just make these videos to tell you my experience of what I'm going through and what I have gone through, so you guys can compare and contrast your experience to mine. That's the main thing. I just realized I look weird because my earbuds have magnets on it, so it was stuck there, so it looked like I don't know. I just realized that. But so today the video is mainly going to be about your 30-day brief, and then you have, I think, 3 briefs. You have a 30-day brief, you have a 15-day brief, and then you have your 7-day brief. And your 7-day brief is your last one until you ship out. Today I did both 30 and 15-day brief because my recruiter was out of town, so we just got both of them done today. And today is Wednesday, September 23rd, 2015. And I go back in on Monday at 9 in the morning to give in some paperwork, fill out the last section of the brief, and then hopefully get my packing list so I can get started on that, because I need to get ready for that because I'm heading out in 12 days, which is ridiculous. It doesn't feel real yet. But I'll get to that later. Probably should explain what the brief was. The brief is just a paper, and then they have 3 different rows for each different brief. And then they just ask simple things like, has your marital status changed? Are you married now, or did you get divorced, or are you widowed? Are you pregnant, or have you gotten someone else pregnant? Have you recently had a child, as in like you were pregnant, your spouse or you were pregnant before? I'm gonna just assume spouse, because if you're pregnant they probably won't even talk to you. Was your spouse pregnant when you started this process, and now is the kid born? So this just different stuff. And then they ask like, have you got in trouble with the law? Like, have you ever had any citations? Did you get pulled over? Did you get charged? And you want yes, even if it got dismissed. Like, I had a reckless driving ticket because I got in a minor fender bender, and then my case got dismissed, which I'm very, very lucky about. But I still had to put yes, even though I got dismissed. So anything like that, even parking tickets and just stuff like that. But then they ask if you have gone to the hospital. Have you got any tattoos or any new tattoos since you went and processed at MEPS? If you haven't even processed at MEPS yet, then this video doesn't even pertain to you, really. This is after you process and you already have your job and ship date, or your ship date. Some people are going in open, so they don't have their job yet. But yeah, so no. If you haven't even processed at MEPS yet, then don't even watch this. It's not really worth your time. Unless you want to get ahead and try to figure out what's coming up, then I guess you can watch this. But this isn't until a while after you process. I think it's been like 4 months since I processed. Maybe a little longer than 4 months. I don't know. I've processed a while ago. But yeah, so that's about like the main gist of it. I mean, I worded it more casually than they did. Oh, they'll also ask you on the paper if you have a checking or savings account, and then you just initial yes or no. That's all it is on this paper. It's just initialing yes or no, and then hopefully from your 30-day to your 15 to your 7, none of the answers change. But I mean, let's hope so. And then, I mean, my recruiter, she asked me if I had a cold recently or anything like that, and I did, but I said no because it doesn't. I mean, there's like, you don't want to have to give all, like, if you are giving little details, like I had a cold for maybe like 2 or 3 days, but it wasn't bad, and it's not like I had to go to the hospital or take medicine for it. So I mean, that's just gonna add on to more things that you're gonna need to give your recruiter, and it's gonna delay you even longer. Or it's just gonna make your process more of a pain in the ass for either her or you, or him or you. It's just, I didn't see like it was information worth telling, so I just didn't do it. I mean, you guys can call me stupid for it, or you can agree. Either one, I don't care. But I mean, I'm pretty sure she could tell because I was in the station and I was coughing here and there, so I'm pretty sure she was like, "Did you have a cold recently?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "All right, bullshit." But that was about it. That's about it for the actual brief. I got my papers today. I got my direct deposit form, which you kind of need. And that's why they also ask you if you have a checking or savings account, because you kind of need to have that so you can get paid while you're in basic. So I suggest you set that up before, as soon as possible. Like, even if you just processed and you don't even know your job yet, still I would set up a checking or savings account as soon as possible. You should have one by now. If you're already looking into the Air Force, you are old enough to have your checking and savings account, either one. So you get your direct deposit form, and then so you just set that up. I don't know how to do it. Well, I didn't look at the paper really. It's in the house. I'm gonna go set that up later with my dad, so I make sure I don't fuck it up. And then you also get a invitation form. You write down the names of all the people. I think there's not that many slots. So if you have like a huge family, you're gonna have to pick and choose. Not too many people are going to come out to see me graduate. I guarantee you, my mom and my dad. I don't know if my sister's going. I wouldn't count on it. I don't really care if she does or not. My dad's girlfriend, don't really care if she comes or not. Probably will. And then my stepdad probably won't come out, but he may. So that's only 4 or 5 people, and I think you have like 9, 10 slots. I probably should have looked it up or brought the paper with me so I could show it on the video, but I can show it on the next one. So yeah, you have about 9 or 10 slots, so you just pick and choose. None of my extended family is going to be on the list because I haven't seen them really that much at all, so it's kind of not worth it just to bring them out so they could watch me graduate, and I probably won't even get to see them that long. Maybe, I'm not sure. I don't know too much about the graduation process, but yeah, so you have a list of people that can be invited. If you put them on the list and they don't show up, it's fine. It doesn't matter. They're just like, they're on the list, so if they do show up, then they can get access onto the base. But if they are not on the list and then they show up, there's gonna be some issues, and I believe that it does lead back to you. So I would be careful with that and make sure, just to make sure everyone that knows, like, if you have a family that's nosy, just like, hey, you're not on the list, don't show up. I may get in trouble for that. Like, my family, they're not really gonna do that. They're gonna be like, oh, you're graduating, congratulations, and then they're gonna either send me a text or they're gonna like call me up a year later. they're not really gonna be all like, hey, and show up and shit. One more thing. My recruiter said, she told me this, just when you do put the direct deposit, when you sign the form and all that, make sure you set it up to where the money goes to your checkings instead of your savings, because so the money goes to your checking so you can actually use the money. Because when you're in basic, I believe you have to buy stuff in the beginning, but if all the money's going to your savings, you're not going to have time to transfer it over. You're not going to be able to buy the stuff or anything like that. That's what she just told me. She didn't give me too much detail. She just said that she recommends putting it so where the money goes straight to my checkings, and I was like, that's a smart idea. I agree. So I'm going to listen to that, and it's all good. It's not really like a super informative video. I mean, it covered the base of it. I mean, it wasn't really a subject that I needed to elaborate that much on. It's just going to be some base questions. You just initial yes and no. So that's your 30, 15, and 7-day brief. At least it was for me. All the same questions, all the same paper. As I'll make a video after my 7-day brief, so on Monday, explaining like what happened at this brief, if anything was different, any papers I may have gotten, and then if I get my packing list, hopefully I get my packing list soon, then I will make a video after I buy all the stuff of what's on the list and what I bought, and that's about it. I mean, there's nothing much really I can talk about, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video for now. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much for all the views on all of our videos here on this channel. I know there's 3 of us. Hunter decided not to make videos, so it's a shame, but what are you going to do about it? So yeah, thank you for all the views and all the comments and on the videos. I know I see some people ask questions, and then before I even get to answer those questions, another viewer would already posted a comment with the answer that's more elaborate than one I probably could have come up with. So I mean, it's great to see that other people are helping other people out, and even just 1 or 2 people, even though we don't get that many comments, which is, I mean, it's not really, I mean, I would like to know how I can improve. I know Taisha's already gone, Monique's already gone, so I mean, you can post how they can improve on their videos. They may see it when they get out, but that might not be for a while. I'm the most active one as of now, but in 12 days I'm not going to be active that much until I get to tech school, and then I'll be posting videos whenever I can if I'm not too busy. I'm pretty sure I'll have some downtime, so I can always post videos. So yeah, thank you for all the views on all of our videos. Thank you for watching this video, those of you who have seen this, and I will catch you guys in a bit.